What's up, guys? This is our first ever Real MMA Fight Breakdown. We want to go over some of the fights, some of the grappling exchanges from the last UFC 319, right here in Chicago. I have my lovely friend Hector here to help us out. We're going to go over the main event with Khamzat Chimaev versus DDP. There's an awesome exchange here, which, you know, in terms of control, he was in control throughout the entire fight. But some of his best moments when it came to control is when he used this lesson that we like to talk about, which is using our legs to help dominate the pin. So there's a big difference between trying to hold someone down with just my arms, and if he understands how to create good framing across my hip line, across my shoulder line, anytime I go to strike, he's going to be able to recover his legs, and then I'm back operating in front of my partner's guard. But if I can distribute some of the responsibility of pinning him down with my legs, this can really open up my ability to attack with my arms, with submissions and with strikes. So what we saw a lot of was this idea that as the bottom player was controlling the head and trying to prevent me from creating distance, we were able to use our positioning to open up punches here. And as we get that hand to start reaching, it becomes really easy to start using our leg to trap the arm in a side crucifix. Now even here, with just my shin across his bicep and my head tight to his shoulder, it's really difficult for him to try to escape. He'd have to really explosively bridge to try to free this arm. Go ahead and bridge really tight. Boom, he can maybe free the arm. So we can even upgrade this control. Instead of just our shin on the bicep, we can split and find this scissor side crucifix where we really have the arm trapped. So we have to be careful. If our head is up too high, he'll be able to create a cross frame across the neck and start using that to maybe free himself. And Chimaev did a great job of just keeping his head super tight to the shoulder, making that difficult to happen. So we have this scissor control on the near side arm and this underhook and head control on the far side arm. And you can see in the video, DDP was trying his best to hide his head. And one thing just to make note of is the more the bottom player turns towards the upper body, towards my head, it can be hard to get the leverage to punch from here. Versus if he was looking down towards the hip and trying to turn towards me, go and turn your side a little bit, here I can really strike with some damage, with some leverage. So as he turns his head towards the upper body, it's our responsibility, if we wanted to do more damage, to use our hips to bring him back into alignment. So I could create, go ahead, tight head, I could create a cross frame across his neck and scissor my legs to pull his head back into an alignment. If he tries to bridge into me, it's really difficult with my legs scissored, and as long as I keep his arm trapped on this side of my head, I could strike with elbows, okay, with punches, and I could try to work towards the finish. Additionally, showing a submission series here that I think is really valuable is I can upgrade my control further with my legs by stepping over the head. With this scissor and his head off the ground, I can step over the top and cross a figure four into a triangle. Okay, the triangle itself is very tight. There's possibilities of getting a tap from here, but even if he fights his way out of that triangle by keeping his elbow wide, I still have the ability to reach back and punch from here. And then of course, we can start attacking this arm that's under our control. Okay, with Americanas, switching potentially to Kimuras. So all of this stems from the idea that instead of just holding with your arms and every time we go to strike, allowing the person to start recovering, we want to distribute the responsibility of pinning our partner by using our legs. This side crucifix, if he's hiding his head, using the scissors, stepping over, and working into finishes from here. So this is a huge lesson in terms of MMA and the sport of jiu-jitsu. And if we can learn how to distribute some of this responsibility through our arms and our legs, we can then open ourselves up for more submissions.